Hi, my name is Deborah, and you're finding this on my YouTube channel, which is called Passport Power, and it's all about encouraging, especially older Black women, that it's not too late for them to use their export power by getting a U.S. passport and traveling over abroad. However, today's topic is dealing with what can stop you or make you feel like you are not able to fulfill your dreams of living abroad. And for a lot of people, they think they're too old, that their health, their physical health is not what they should be, or they're dealing with depression or some kind of mental illness, and that's something they never want to share. They'll say it's family ties, fears, or whatever. But if they're dealing with a mental illness or a mental condition, that's rarely something that they're going to share, and that could stop them from moving forward and fulfilling that dream of living abroad. So today I am going to focus on just one mental situation that I deal with. And I am an expat in terms of, well, I'm not living abroad yet, but I've already done a boots on the ground in Puerto Vallarta. And in my past life, or when I was younger, I've traveled a lot internationally and enjoyed it. So now my quest is to um, travel to several different countries every year until I decide which one I'm going to make my permanent home. But what I deal with in making plans like downsizing, um, just everything involved with becoming an expat, one of the things that I deal with every single day in every area of my life is my ADHD. And October is ADHD Awareness Month. So I thought I would go ahead and out myself and share that. Oh, and I'm not going to explain ADHD here, adult ADHD, because a lot of people think of ADHD as just um, hyperactive children where you put them on Redland in elementary school. It's so much more than that. In fact, the latest explanation is that it is not an illness. It is the way our brains are wired. So that's not something that's going to change. And so anything I have to do or I plan to do, I know number one, medication is not going to change the way my brain is wired. Um, Therapy, medication, and all that may help. But in order for me to do what I want to do, I have to live with it, accept it, and work around it. But I wanted to give you this video is not covering any techniques that I use or don't use or medications I take or don't take in dealing with ADHD. This is just going to, this video is just going to show you the challenges of having ADHD and the trying to accomplish anything. And I thought I could show you as I tell you what my challenge has been through today and what ADHD looks like. I came back from taking my dog for a walk about an hour and a half ago, and I was hungry. So I said, well, I am going to warm up some gumbo and rice. I put the rice into the microwave, and because I am looking at a video tonight, I'm going to participate in a Zoom class. I thought I would, while I eat, I would watch the replay of the first session. Tonight I'm looking at the second session. So I thought, oh, great. While I'm preparing to eat, I will watch the replay of the second session. And all of this has to do with planning and moving abroad and how to finance that. That's what the video's about. But that's not what I'm covering here. So I take the rice out the fridge, I put it in the microwave, I set the microwave for 30 minutes, I get the gumbo out, I set it here. I decide I'm going to look at the replay, so I go over to the sofa and I pull up the replay and before I pull up the replay, I decide I'm going to watch it on the television. I'm going to broadcast it. So I try to mirror the phone to the television. It doesn't work. I spent about 15 minutes trying to make that work. The alarm on the microwave is going off. I still haven't eaten. I'm frustrated that I can't make that work. I decided it's the app. So I purchased a new mirroring app or screen broadcast app, and I tried that out. It still doesn't work. That takes about another 15 minutes of me playing around to make that app work. I go to a second app and install it. And in reading the instructions, it mentions that I need to disconnect a VPN if I have one. I do have one, which means now I have 3 apps on my phone that do the same thing. I've spent 45 minutes now trying to make that work. I haven't heated up my food, so now I'm anxious because I'm starving. So I haven't looked at the video, and so now I go back, I uninstall both of those, I disconnect the VPN, and now I'm connected to I can broadcast what I'm doing to the television. A whole hour has passed, and I still haven't eaten. I still haven't even finished warming it up. Then I look for the session because, okay, I got it on screen, so I'm going to watch this session, the past session, so I can get ready for the future Zoom call tonight, and I get an error message. I spent another 20 minutes trying to figure out what to do to get into that class tonight because I've missed the deadline for the registration. And I finally find it, and I send an email, and then I find the replay. And I'm just now coming over. I just reheated for the first or second time my lunch. That's what an ADHD brain does. Mind you, it's a replay. Also, what I'm going to watch tonight is going to be recorded for replay. And what was really necessary was for me to have a meal so that I wouldn't be anxious and I could think things through before I move on. Because I can spend half a day or a day on the type of activity that I just described. Will that prevent me from traveling abroad? Hell no. Because I'm going to have the same brain I have whether I'm sitting in my loft in Dallas or I am on a beautiful beach or in some mountains in a country that I've always dreamed of going to. And I say all that, and I tell you what the last hour and a half probably now looks like, just because I want people to know that life is what you make it with whatever situation you are dealing with. Don't make excuses for not attaining your dreams. I just have to work, not harder, but smarter. I need to use the tools at hand, which are get a good night's sleep, which I didn't. Go to bed early, which I didn't. Try not drink sugary sodas, which I did. Exercise regularly, I did take my dog for a walk. I have a service dog for that very reason, because I can stay inside for days. But with him, I have to walk twice a day. And I enjoyed my walk. Eat properly and on time, which I didn't. So, not doing the things I should do could prevent me from attaining my dreams, and just having a pleasant day. But knowing what I should do and identifying that can make me stop, rewire, not feel the least bit guilty. In fact, I'm pretty proud that I am making this tape, and I credit it to Simone Biles, who outed herself on the situations that she's dealing with her mental situation. And if she can do it, and she's an Olympian super person, then this over 60 expat to be, or expat, I'll just say international traveler, I can certainly do it. To encourage certainly people my age not to let whatever situation you're facing stop you from attaining your dreams. You may have to just find a technique or find a therapy or a therapist that makes it work, but so what? Do whatever it takes so that you can realize your dream. One of my dreams is using that passport power to go to the places that I want to see. And so, whatever your dream is, if you're watching this channel, it's probably travel. And I know there are a lot of you, and I hope you're brave enough to comment. A lot of you are dealing with invisible disabilities that you think are going to stop you from realizing your dream of living abroad. And that is simply not true. So, if you got anything out of this, and if you want more like this, day in the life of someone with ADHD that is also planning to live abroad, if you want more like this, then you for sure comment, because I'm not even sure I'm going to upload this one. So if it makes it to YouTube, either a thumbs up or thumbs down, okay? And like, comment, and subscribe, and share. Okay, that's it. It's probably 2 hours now. I'm gonna warm up my lunch for the second or third time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.